This video is sponsored by all my patrons over at Patreon. What's going on, everyone? It's Winslow. There are a few new people here, so welcome to the channel. Have a look around. Been here for quite some time. I think I'm doing all right. People who are regulars, nice to see you again. So what's this video about? So, I made a video a while back about scripting emails, things like that. Get through a demo inbox or promos, whatever. Basically something that will help you get heard without writing a ton of extra nonsense that, to be honest, no one really wants to read. You know, a lot of you tried it. You got back to me saying, yeah, that worked. I got some of my first releases, or I got through to a label or a DJ I want to talk to. Sick. All right, so here's a different strategy. Let's call it the long game of just skipping the demo inbox altogether. And the gist of it is you want to try and develop relationships with people in the position to get your demo heard. Something like that. I probably could have summarized that a bit better, but let me explain. So obviously you can go to demo inbox, drop your tracks off, write a little about yourself, or you can try and talk to someone at a label, be that an artist, an A&R, someone that might do maybe artwork or just any other job that's part of a label. There are more than one way to get your track heard. This way, you not only develop a relationship with someone, a working relationship that could turn into a friendship, something like that, but it's another way to get your foot in the door, so to speak. It's like the thing is that I always try to reiterate on this channel, and when I'm talking about like talking to people or just strategies to get yourself or your music heard, is we're all people, you know? You're not just talking to a label, you're talking to a person that works or runs or whatever at the label. So being direct and getting to know them can really help you. For example, for any of my releases, I haven't sent demos. They've come because I've either struck up a relationship with somebody there, or I knew somebody that knew somebody, like an artist at the label, or maybe an artist that knew an artist, you know, that kind of thing. And eventually people hear about you, you know, through the grapevine or whatever you want to call it. Like the scene is very small. Everyone knows each other, you know. This isn't like a strategy to like get past and just be like a work the system kind of thing. It's you genuinely have to want to get to know someone and form a genuine line of communication, a relationship for any of this to work. Make a friend, skip the demo inbox. Maybe it could work. It's worked for me. Like so many of the opportunities that I've gotten this year, and there have been a lot, are because I just talk to people. Not even about music sometimes, just whatever's going on. Even if they might post like a meme or something on social media, I'll, you know, a little comment just to show that I'm looking or I'm interested or I want to know something that they're doing, you know? And then sometimes that sparks a conversation. Still not talking about music at this point. And then it comes around once you're talking enough, things come around. It's like, hey, I saw you also write music. I know this guy at this label, or I know this person who has this project they're looking for remixers for, or whatever. Would you be interested? Boom, you're basically in there at that point. And once people start talking, other people start talking to other people. And then you have all these messages coming from every which way. And all you did was, you know, just be a person to a person, you know? If that made any sense. You know how this normally goes. I'm getting to a point somewhere around here. See, like the thing is that you really have to double down on is just be genuine with your intentions. Even if you're upfront about, hey, I'm just looking for you to hear my track. If you just say that without a bunch of like, oh, it's been my dream, or somebody said this, or oh my God, I hate this one. I've had releases here and here and here, so apparently that should qualify me to get on your label, which is like so weird. But that's another video. Like I talked with Mike quite a bit before getting with my releasing stuff on Goldfat. I talked with the guys at Code who released my Home Alone EP, if you haven't heard it, down there. Just some time before that project even came together. The guys who run it are, I think, one or two of the trio, Bachelors of Science. So we had that kind of thing where we're both from America and in the land of drum and bass. And that kind of pulled us together, gave us stuff to talk about. Then it was like, hey, you got some tracks? And I was like, yeah, then boom. release came out. The remix for Degs. I talked to Degs a few times. Just, hey, I see what you're doing. I really admire what you're doing from both sides. And then remix project comes along. Hey, well, you want to try this? You want to give this a shot? Cool things. And now that set off a whole line of things, but we'll get to that later. The point is, it's longer. It's probably gonna take a while, but I feel like it'll help you out more. And also, you don't have to just like sit there and wait and hope that you get seen in a demo inbox and blah. You know that. Even if you do get a response, it's like, sorry, we're not looking for anything right now. In any scene, it's always like, it's not what you know, it's who you know, and that helps. So get to know somebody. Take the time. Get your tracks heard. Get yourself somewhere. I don't know. We're all like somewhere, you know? I mean, like I said, in all of these, it's just something that's worked for me, so maybe it can work for you, and you might not have thought of it. But in this land of no shows, no seeing anyone publicly, everything's internet based, now is a good time to start just striking up conversations with people, you know? Or not, I don't know. What do I know anyway? Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Comments, all that stuff. And I'll see you in the next one.